If you're a personal trainer and you want to get your own gym, then you need to watch this video. So I've already done part 1, which was number 1 to 5 of the mistakes that people make before signing on that dotted line to the lease of their property. So number 6 is the square footage of the building and the height of the ceilings. 2 really important things. With my premises, the ceiling is about 5 meters tall. So we've got some really good clearance for all the rigs, racks, the lat pull down. If we want to do wall balls, we've got a lot of room. You probably need 3 meters or above. Anything under that, you're going to struggle for height when you install your equipment. Also, extra height allows for more airflow, keeps it a bit cooler, and it's just going to make sure it doesn't feel too cramped. Now, in terms of the square footage of your unit for your gym, it depends on what you're going to use it for. Obviously, the bigger you go, you've got to fill it with more mats, you've got to fill it with more equipment, technically. So just going bigger isn't always better, especially when you're just starting out. My gym that I went for is only 420 square foot. It's literally the size of a double garage, and I can still earn over 50 to 60,000 pounds a year from that gym. It also costs less to equip and less to mat, and less bills as well to heat it and cool it. If you're going to primarily do one-to-one personal training, small group, you don't need a big area. Number 2 that you need to watch out for when you sign on that dotted line to the lease, it's any ability to expand and the lease flexibility. So generally you'll find either a 1, 2 or 3 year lease, sometimes 5 year. Now, if this is your first gym and you're starting out, I would highly recommend going for a 1 or a 2 year lease. It just gives you that enough security to have a go at it, but not tying you in for too long so that if worse comes to worse, it does go wrong, you're ending up having to pay fees to get out of the lease. Some other considerations that I would make is, what are the units like around you? Is there potentially one next door that you could look to expand to? Is there space out front where you could maybe put something on the front of it, like a gated area to add more space? That brings us on nicely to number 8. Now, this is location and visibility. Now, I've got mixed opinions on this. The unit that I have for my gym, like I said, it still turns over 50, 60 grand a year. It isn't on a main road. It isn't even in a center of town. It's actually on the outskirts and down a side road. So in terms of visibility, we've got 0. But in this day and age, your visibility is gonna come from social media and word of mouth. So if it means getting a slightly cheaper place so you can increase your profits and how much money you make, then definitely looking for somewhere just outside of town is going to be more beneficial. As well, if you're getting somewhere close to the town centre, you've got to think of traffic. If you're doing classes 4, 5, 6 p.m, 6 a.m, 7 a.m in the morning, and people are going to be getting stuck in traffic, there is obviously certain areas that you'll know around your town that are hard to get to and always get build up of traffic. So if you go and pitch your gym there, it's just going to make people think twice about getting there. It's going to stress them out, getting stuck in traffic, and eventually they're going to drop off. Mistake number 9 when it comes to getting your own gym premises as a personal trainer is local competition. Again, look at this from multiple ways. Tim Hortons never thought twice about building their coffee shop right next to Starbucks, and it still gets full every weekend and every day. When it comes to competition, it's going to be down to your USP. If you're just opening another big box gym, then you're going to be competing with everyone else and the price point of what you can get a pure gym membership for less than 20 quid. But if you're offering something unique, something private, then it's not really competing with the same market of people. Said you're going to be very lucky to find a premises that is nowhere near any other gyms. These days, there's a gym, a CrossFit, a personal training center, or an open gym on every street corner. And if you can find one that's not near any others, then good luck to you. Tip number 10, which is often overlooked and something that I didn't really think of when I got my gym premises, is safety and security. The first thing you want to do is pile a load of money into equipment and it gets stolen. So a few things you want to look out for. Is your premises on an area where there is security? Some industrial sites have 24-hour security and a little car that drives around. You might have CCTV around your estate. Then you can think about installing your own CCTV, obviously, as well as when it comes to security, we're looking at the doors. Have we got a weak door? Have we got weak security in terms of the doors? So if you've made it through part 1 and 2 of these videos, that puts you 90% ahead of all the other personal trainers that are trying to start their own gym. So if you're interested in seeing how my personal training business works, tips, value, seeing how I set it up, and all personal training business related tips, then make sure you drop my page to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video.